All right, YouTube family, Instagram family, what is up? So in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly what I would do starting back at 20-year-old again. And my goal is not to get to $1 million. I know everybody's goal, when you're in your 20s, everybody's goal is to become a millionaire, right? To get to the $1 million mark. But instead, in this video, I'm going to share with you the exact step that I would actually do. And I think each and every single one of you can accomplish this, all right? Each and every single one of you can actually do this. Now, can everybody get to $1 million a year? The answer is no. I don't think so. But I do believe that if you just want to get to $25,000 a month, I'm going to show you the exact formula that I would do it. And honestly, I think even in today's economy, with all the inflation, it doesn't matter what city, what state you live in, but I believe if you can get to $25,000 a month, man, you should live a pretty good, comfortable life. Now, you're not gonna have a supercar, you're not gonna live in a mansion, but honestly, deep down, you probably don't need that, to be honest with you. And I think that each and every single one of you can accomplish this number within 1 to 3 years. And I'm going to share with you exactly how it's done. The question comes down to is, do you want it? That's all it is. Like, do you want it, and how bad do you want it? It's all it is. Because whatever the mind can conceive and believe, my friend, it can achieve. Which means if you want it and you put your mind to it, you can get it done. The question is, how bad do you want it? You see? So I do believe that you can hit $25,000 a month just within 1 to 3 years. So most people are not willing to sacrifice 10 years to get to $1 million. Like 10 years is a long time, but 1 to 3 years can really, really set you up and set you financially free. So I'm not going to be biased, but knowing what I know today, I'm going to show you exactly the step and the move that I would make starting back when I was 20. Okay, getting rid of everything I have today. Okay, I'm going to share with you exactly what you need to do. I mean, what I would do, and you decide if it's something you want or not. It really comes down to that. Okay, now before I get into it, there's two paths that you're going to take. You got two paths. Path number one is everybody said, hey, you're in your 20s. Some of you just like the path number one is party, have fun, and enjoy your 20s. Okay? That's path number one. Okay? But which means if this is the path you're going to take, when you wake up by the time you're 30, you're going to be stuck at the J O to B, and you're probably broke. Okay? So if you're okay with that, that is your path number one. I'm telling you right now, dude, there's only two paths. Okay? So path number one is party, have fun, and enjoy your 20s. But understanding that by the time you're 30, you're going to be stuck at the J or the B that you might not like. You might like it or you might not like it, but you're broke. You're living paycheck to paycheck. Because all your money that you make in your 20s, you're spending all on party and fun. Okay? And I'm going to share with you path number two. And this is the path that majority of you are not going to take. But like I said, I'm sharing with you exactly what I would do if I go back to my 20 again, knowing what I know today to hit $25,000 a month within 1 to 3 years. Honestly, it is not that complicated. And I'll share with you, okay? So path number two, okay, this is what I would do. You see, your 20 is your prime time. That is when you can take the most amount of risk, have the least amount of responsibilities, but when you're in your 20s, dude, you're not properly, a lot of you are not mentally like there, you always, you choose on fun, you choose on entertainment over education, right? So majority don't have their mindset straight. They don't have their priority right. But like I said, if I were to go back in my 20s, here's what I would do, okay? So first, okay, you need to get a J O to B. This is exactly what I do, okay? And we all started here. Unless you're born in a rich wealthy family, but each and every single one of us, we started here at the J O to B. The question is, what do you do? Okay? What do you do? Okay? I will make sure Instagram is here. Okay, Instagram is here. So we all started here. The key to escaping this, my friend, within 1 to 3 years is you got to live below your means. Dude, you got to live as cheap as possible. YouTube, can you guys hear me? You got to live as cheap as possible, okay? And you got to, dude, you got to be able to save, okay? You got to be able to save your money, man. You need to save at least minimum of 50% of what you make, man. So if let's just say if you're making $3,000 a month, bro, you better be stacking away at least, man. Let's just say $1,000. You got to be at least, which means you got to live as extremely cheap as possible. Because I'm going to take that money, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a side hustle. Okay? I'm going to start something on the side. Because if all you depend on is the J O to B, and that is your only stream of income, then you will never escape the rat race. You never escape it. Okay? So what I'm going to do is after I'm done with my 8 hours, okay, after I'm done with my 8-hour shift, okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a side hustle. Okay? I need you to understand this. It's not how hard you work, but it's what you do for work that will make you rich. I mean, just think about it, guys, girls. Just think about it. Why is there more people make more money on a phone call, sitting at home? Okay? There are people who make $25,000, $50,000, $100,000, $1 million from one phone call. And some of us are out there just like, oh man, we're working hard. And we don't even make that in a year. Make sense? So it's not just how hard you work, but it's what you do for work that will actually make you rich. So picking the right vehicle, picking the right business is everything. So I'm going to start a side hustle. And like I said, knowing what I know today, the side hustle I'm going to do is called wholesaling. Okay? Wholesaling real estate. That's what I'm going to do. So after my 8 hours, I'm going to use the money that I made from my J O to B. I'm going to kickstart my wholesaling business. Okay? And honestly, if you can just go into wholesaling, man, within a year, 1 to 3 years, here's what you're going to do. Okay? Within 1 to 3 years from wholesaling, I truly believe that each and every single one of you, okay, can make $25,000 a month within 1 to 3 years. I'm being extremely realistic, very realistic. You know, some of you have never even made $100,000 before. And I asked you, hey, what's your goal? What are you looking to accomplish in wholesaling? Oh, Kong, I want to do 100K a month. Bro, come on, man. You haven't even made 100,000 a year. So my whole thing is, dude, so I'm being very realistic. 1 to 3 years, you can totally make $25,000 a month from wholesaling. Okay? But it's going to be a grind. Like, you don't have any free time. All the extra time, the weekends, the holiday, everything that you have, you're pouring it into that side hustle. You're pouring into that business. So until my wholesaling business, man, now watch this. Until I can stack away at least 50,000. Until I can stack at least 50,000 in the bank. Then I'm going to quit the J O to B. Okay? And then I'm going to go all into this, man. I'm going to go full time. Okay? I got 50,000 in the bank. I'm good. Okay? Which means for the next 6 months, even if I don't do a deal, my 50K should be able to last me. Now listen, I still live below my means. Okay? I'm still living as cheap, as frugal as possible. I'm not renting a nice apartment. I'm not driving a fancy car. At this time, man, I'm probably living in a cheap old apartment. I can pay as cheap as possible. Drive the ugliest car as possible. Whatever can get me from point A to point B. And don't break down. Probably a Honda or Toyota. All right? But once I get to the 50,000 in my bank, this is in my bank, man. I'm going to quit. I'm going to go all into full-time, okay? And at that point, you should be cranking out $25,000 a month, man. Now I'm making $300,000 a year. And honestly, at this point, I'm telling you right now, at this point, if you can just maintain this, keep your lifestyle, right? Honestly, this is freedom. 25,000, honestly, you're good. Most of you, you don't need more than 25,000. Imagine $25,000 a month, like net, hitting your bank account every single month. Honestly, you don't need more than that. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is now I'm making $300,000 a year. Here's what I'm going to do. The next move I'm going to make is I'm going to start buying 1 to 2 rental. Every single year, I'm buying 1 to 2 rental property. Now I'm stacking my cash and I'm building wealth at the same time. Okay? Man, I'm sharing with you guys the exact blueprint that I know what I know today. Go take it. You take me back when I was 20. This is the exact move that I would make. And I truly believe that each and every single one of you, if you're willing to put in the work and if you're willing to commit, just within 1 to 3 years, man, you can certainly escape the J-O to B. So if you started at 20, just imagine by the time you're 23, you're making $25,000 a month, my friend. Damn. And you're buying, and now, you know, you start, after that, you're going to start buying 1 to 2 rental a year. Dude, you're setting your future up by the time you're 30. So let's just say you only buy 1 rental a year, like every single year that goes by. So you're at 23, 24, you have 1 rental. 25, do you have another one? 26, you buy another one. 27, you buy another one. 28, you buy another one. 29, and then so on, you know? 30. So by the time you're 30, you got 1. Oh shit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you got 7 rental. Honestly, this is all you need to do. And by the time you're 30, now you're not going to have $1 million in the bank, but your asset, your net worth was probably going to be around $1 million. It's probably going to be somewhere at that $1 million mark. And then from your 7 rental, man, you're getting cash flow from it every single month. And you can just take the cash flow and that could be your, you know, that could be what you live on. And then, man, and then you'll be able to save everything here. Now, check this out. Here is the next move that I will make. Now, this is totally up to you. At this point, dude, you're rocking. Okay? If you can just keep on making $25,000 a month, man, just $25,000 a month, boom, boom, boom. You don't need to do anything else, to be honest. At this point, dude, you can just stay like this. You will be able to enjoy life. You don't have to sacrifice anymore. You'll be able to travel 4 to 5 times a year. That's plenty. So every single quarter, man, you can travel. 25,000, you can take care of your family. You don't have to worry about inflation. You don't have to worry about the bills. Like honestly, man, this by time you let's just say not even 23, 25, man, you should be rock solid. And you can still go and enjoy life now. Now, if you want to go party, you want to go have fun, you can. You already built a business, you already got the money, and you're good at 25. But here's what else I would do. Okay, here's the extra move, the extra mile that I would take. Okay. And I'm telling you right now, man, if I go back in time, dude, I'm not shooting for $1 million, man. Honestly, I'm not shooting for $1 million. I'm just going to shoot for 25,000 a month, man, and I can just enjoy my life, dude. You can still enjoy your 20s. Okay? So now here's what I would do. This is like an extra. You don't have to do this, but this is something that I would do. So now that I'm at, let's just say at 23, man, you know what? Let's just get rid of 23, okay? Let's get rid of 23. Let's just say that I'm at 25. I'm making 25,000 a month, okay? And then I'm buying 1 to 2 rentals a year, okay? Dude, you're solid, man. Here is the next thing that I would do. Now what I'm going to do is every single month, I'm just going to take on 1 to 2 students. I'm going to charge $10,000 a pop. Once again, this is extra credit. Now check this out. Even once a month, I'll just take on one student. Okay, listen. If I ask you, hey, give me 10,000, I'll teach you how to make 25,000 a month. Who here would? Raise your hand. Like if money wasn't an issue, if you have the capital, who here would give someone $10,000 and learn how to make $25,000 a month and be in the exact same position that they are? I don't know about you, but dude, it's a no-brainer. The answer is yes. So which means, dude, every single month, all you need to do is take on one student, charge $10,000 for it, and guess what? Now you live on this income. Dude, this is, bro, that's what I'm sharing with you right now. This is something I truly believe that each and every single one of you can accomplish, and that you don't have to sacrifice 10, 20 years of your life chasing after that money. Because I truly believe that if you can just get to 25,000 a month, man, you're good. If you want to go beyond that, cool. But honestly, at 25K, all you needed to sacrifice 3 to 5, just 3 years. Let's just say 3 years. All you need to do is just sacrifice 3 years of your life, which means no party, no fun, no clubbing, no drinking, just work. Eat, work, and sleep. That's all you're doing, because you're building freedom. You're making you're sacrificing 3 years, dude, for probably like, dude, 70 years of freedom. I mean, who wouldn't have made that trade? It's a no-brainer. Okay? So what I do is I'll just pick on one student. I'll take on one student every single month. That's it. Now I live off this 10,000. Dude, I'm stacking away 300,000 every single year. And once again, now I'm probably buying 2 rentals, because I now turn this income into, I'm going to live off of the 10,000. I'm going to take everything I make from wholesaling and then just start buying rental. Dude, bro, if you just follow this blueprint when you're 20, by the time you give yourself 10 years, by the time you're 30, my friend, you'll be in a place where you'll be like, dude, I couldn't even imagine. Honestly, if you do that and you get a stack away 300K every single year, obviously, you know, Uncle Sam's going to take some of that, but you're going to buy some rental property. Honestly, by the time you're 30, you should have even 1 million, man, in the bank. Because now you just add on an extra $10,000. You live off the $10,000 income, save everything you make from wholesaling. That's it, dude. Life is on a cruise. Bro, you're on cruise control now. And that's exactly what I would do, starting all the way back when I'm 20, man. Give me 3 years, boom, that's all I needed. From 20 to 23, I'm locking in. I'm just going to focus on building my business. I'm not going to chase the girl, right? Once I got my career, once I got my business in line, then go find yourself a good girl to marry. Help her come and help you build this empire. Anyways, but that's exactly what I would do, okay? That's exactly what I would do. Who here is going to sacrifice 3 years, just 3 years? And some of you be like, well, Kong, what if I'm 30? You still can do it. Okay? So let me do the math here. So, you know, I really want to know, comment. I want to know what's your age? How old are you? Comment in the chat. Okay? Comment in the chat. How old are you? Okay? And honestly, if you're not financially where you want it to be, okay? If you're not financially where you want it to be, my question to you is, do you want to see the next 3 years of your life to be like the last? If the answer is no, then you got to make a change. If your plan hasn't worked, why don't you give my plan a shot? If your plan doesn't work, why not give mine a shot? That's all I'm saying. So 4599 said 25. So imagine you're starting right now, bro. Start now at 25. Give yourself until you're 30, bro, and then make 25,000 a month, bro. Okay? So 25, dude. Let's just say you start now. By the time you're 28, dude, you should be able to make 25,000 a month. And by the time you're 30, bro, you should have, let's just say, 2 rentals. now you're making $25,000 a month. My question to you is, by the time that you're 28, bro, and if you make $25,000 a month, and by the time you're 30, you're making $25,000 a month, and then you got 2 rentals, would you be happy? Would you be happy? Just 5 years. Would you be happy with it? Because everybody's chasing the million, but honestly, not every single one of you have what it takes, man, to make $1 million. Because you guys don't know how much work and how much more sacrifice it takes. It just takes way more, man. But I do believe that at $25,000 a month, man, any one of you can do it. So 5499 said, I make 8 to 9K a month barbering. 8 to 9K, man. And you're barbering, and I'm working 10 hours a day, dude. Yeah, that's a lot, bro. Okay, and I don't like it. So now you're working 10 hours, dude. Okay? So you're working 10 hours a day, making 8 to 9. Let's just say that you make $9,000 a month, bro. So all you need to do is, after that 10-hour, bro, okay, you need to spare, dude. Dude, if you can give somebody 10 hours of your life, dude, you need to take at least 4 hours out of your time, okay? And then you need to start a side hustle, bro. You need to start building up your business, dude. You need to start building up your own business, own empire. That's how you're gonna escape, dude, within 5 years, bro. Okay? So Instagram family, I don't get to see your comment. So hold on a second. Now, let's just say if you're in your 30s. Okay? Let's just say you're in your 30s. Some of you are watching this and you're in your 30s, man. So if you're 30, you start now. Give yourself 3 years. So by the time you're 33, man, are you okay with making $25,000 a month? Are you cool with that? Just 3 years. I truly believe each and every single one of you can certainly accomplish $25,000 a month in 3 years from wholesaling real estate. I don't know about any other business, right? The only thing I'm doing is wholesaling real estate. So knowing what I know today, I believe that you can do it. Okay? Who here would, okay, so if you're 30, by the time you're 33, man, you're making $25,000 a month. At $25,000 a month, man, you can travel 4 times a year. Dude, you can travel 4 times a year, dude. Plenty. Every single quarter, every single 3 month, bro. You get to go wherever it is that you want. Okay? And let's just say that you decided, you know what, Colin, I don't like to teach. That's fine, right? The one where I show you taking on 1 student, that's just extra credit. Now the key is, if you're making $25,000 a month, the goal is to live, bro, if you need to live under $10,000 a month. Okay? You need to live under $10,000 a month, bro. You still be able to save $15,000 a month. $15,000 times what? Hold on a second. 15,000 times 12. Dude, you'll be able to save $180,000 a year, bro. Dude, all you need, if you get to $25,000 a month, bro, you can travel 4 times a year, live on $10K a month. 10K is plenty, dude. Where I live, dude, if you live on $10K a month, you are a baller. All right? You're a baller, man. Okay? Oh, dude, you don't need the supercar. You don't need the mansion. Listen to me. You know what you want? It's just freedom, man. Freedom just to be able to go places. The more stuff you own, it's just weighting you down. You know what I'm saying? I know. I'm speaking from a place where, you know, I have baby Rory, I have rent, like, I understand that. But what I'm sharing with you is, not everybody can go through what I gone through, man. Not everybody's willing to sacrifice 10 to 15 years. You know, but I do believe, dude, if you can just take 3 years out and get to $25,000 a month, dude, live on $10,000, save $15,000 a month, that's $180,000 a year. Times okay, if you want to get to $1 million, How much is that? Dude, 1 million divided by 180. All you need is 6 years. 6 years of your life, man, you'll be able to stack $1 million in the bank. That's all you need. 180, 6 years. So by the time, so let's just say you start at 30. By the time you're 33, you're making $25,000 a month. Okay, so 33 plus 6 is, dude, and now you're at 39. Imagine at 39 having 1 million in the bank and some rental property. I don't know about you, man, but dude, you're set. You're set, man. Who here would be okay with that? Who here? Who here be like, Kong, dude, bro, I like it. I'm liking the game plan. I'm telling you right now, it's exactly what I would do. So a lot of you, what you're trying to do is here's what you're doing. Maybe you're trying to get to 25,000 a month, right? But then you're doing multiple stream of income. And that's why you haven't got to this point, man, because you're doing too many different businesses, too many different side hustles. If one business can get you to 25,000 a month, why would you need 4 more? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? If one business can get you to 25,000 a month, why would you need 3? Why would you need 4? And you need to understand, man, business is like having kids, bro. Okay? Imagine you have 4 kids, all want your attention. All want your time. So what you're doing is you're diversifying your time and attention in too many different things, dude. That's why none of them really blossom, really grow. So all you're making is baby money. And you're probably working way more than you should. If you were to take all that time, all that attention, and just focus on building one business, it would have grew a lot faster, and you would have got to that 25,000 a month a lot quicker. If you agree with me, comment in the chat and let me know. If you disagree with me, then dude, how many businesses are you running right now? How much do you actually net? And what does your bank account look like? You see, at the end of the day, dude, what matters, bro, is results. So if you're not getting the results you want, dude, it's time to change the game plan. You cannot do the same thing and expect to get a different outcome. Ain't gonna happen. Kong, I have the work ethic. I work a lot. Could I make that money faster? So honestly, bro, 5499, what I don't like about your comment is the word faster. Because you're like, because you need to remove that from your vocab, bro. Because when you're trying to chase the fast money, dude, you will get scammed and you will go broke. Because there's no fast money. Do you understand what I'm saying? But what you need to do is like, hey, Kong, if I put 1 to 3 years into wholesaling, can I get there? Will I be able to escape the 10 hours and working 1 hour, 2 hours a day? The answer, bro, is yes. Raymond, the answer is yes. But I don't like the word fast, dude. You know, everybody's trying to chase fast. When you chase the fast money, dude, you will get scammed and you will lose all your money. So get rid of that, dude, from your vocab. So you need to replace that, dude, with the word commitment. That's what you need to replace. Replace the word fast with commit. Kong, if I'm going to commit 1 to 3 years to get into wholesaling and actually building this business, can I get to 25,000 a month? And the answer is yes, bro. It comes down to, are you going to do it within a year or 3 years? But in that time, you should. If you have the right training, you have the right guidance. If you're out there just winging it by yourself, then good luck, bro. Right? Then I cannot guarantee you. Right? But if you have the right mentor, you have the right guidance, you have the right training, right? You got the help, you got the support, dude, you can. Like I have students, bro, have no experience, got into wholesaling. one of my top students for 2025, and I brag about him all the time, but it's not only Clint. Clint, dude, just within the last 6 months, just 6 months, he made $300,000. 6 months in wholesaling. I mean, think about this. Let's just say your goal was only $25,000 a month, but all of a sudden in 6 months, you're able to make $300K. Dude, you can take the next 6 months off. If that's all you wanted to do, if all you wanted to make was $300K and you're able to accomplish in 6 months, dude, you can take the next 6 months off. Live the life, dude, just free. Dude, if you're able to stack away $300K, dude, you're good. You want to take a break, you want to go enjoy life, do it. Work 6 months, take 6 months off, man. At the end of the day, bro, it really comes down to is freedom. And the thing is, it's building the business around the lifestyle that you want to live. So you don't have to chase, you don't have to chase the $1 million. You don't have to chase, running 50, 100 employee, big office space. And dude, you don't have to chase any of that, dude. Chase what makes you happy, bro. Instagram family, chase what makes you happy. Like, stop looking at all these people on social media and like, oh man, I want to build business. No, dude, build the business you want that can afford the lifestyle that you want to live. And I promise you, you'll be a lot happier and you will escape the rat race a lot sooner. Everybody's chasing the $1 million. But maybe you don't need $1 million. You know what I'm saying? And I say this because I just want to be real and I just want to let you guys know that you don't, to be honest. If I get to do it all over again, man, honestly, and when I say this, you guys, some of you will get a little discouraged, but I just want to be real with you. If I had to start all over again, honestly, dude, I'll get to $25,000 a month, right? I'll get one student a month. That $10,000, dude. I live on the $10,000, dude. Have a wife, right? That takes care. We travel a couple times a year. I'll live in a, just a normal house. Have a couple rentals. I'm done, bro. And I'm just being real. Because you guys don't understand, man, how much work and how much sacrifice it really takes, dude, to make millions. Yes, you're right, not fast, but I'm meaning breaking the 300K mark. That's what I try. Yeah, dude. Like I said, dude, if you're willing to commit 1 to 3 years, bro, in wholesaling, dude, you can certainly get there. So, Raymond, here's my offer to you. If you're like, hey, Kong, I need mentor. I need hands-on training. I need guidance, dude. I want to learn directly from you. Raymond, here's what you're going to do, dude. Just go to Coach with Kong. I love to have you as a student, man. Okay? But just go to coachwithkong.com. Instagram family, if you want to, drop me the word, comment the word mentor. Okay? But there you go, Raymond. The info's there. The choice is yours. Okay? But once again, dude, it takes work. Nothing work if you don't. Dreams don't work unless you do. I want you guys to understand that. You see, when I get people who sign up and they got the money, like they're ready to go, right? And they get on the phone with me. And I said, are you committed? Dude, they got super scared. They got nervous. Some of you do, your lack of commitment. How are you going to get rich if you just can't commit? Honestly, I have a lot of who wants to join. And when I get on a call with them, I said it takes work and it takes commitment. Do you have the commitment? It takes, bro. This is not a 1 month. This is not a 3 month. This is not a 6 month. Dude, we're in this until you hit your target. Are you committed to that? And I will tell you, a lot of them back out. Just like when it comes to, them popping the question. Because deep down, dude, you don't want it as bad as you say you do. You say you love that chick, but if you're not, You're just not ready for the commitment because you still want to have fun. You still want to chase other girls. But when you are really locked in, you know you're ready. And when you're not, you're just not. But I'm not going to tell you, hey, you're going to get rich in 30 days, 60 days. I'm not. I want your money, but I also want you to commit because I also want to see you succeed. I feel terrible, man. If I take your money and you come in, you'll be like, oh, whoa, Kong, dude, I thought that I'm going to get rich in 60 days, 90 days. Bro. That I don't want your money, okay? So anyways, I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for being on here. YouTube family, I'll see you on the next live. Raymond, I look forward to seeing you in the academy. But remember, I'll say it one more time, dude. It takes work, and you got to commit. You got the work ethic, dude, and you're like, Kong, I'm locked in. I'm commit, dude. Let's rock and roll, baby. Let's build this empire out. Then I'm ready to rock and roll with you, dude, and let's go get this money. All right, I'm out. So Instagram family, let me